Welcome back. Today we're gonna start clearing out the brush around this building. A few years ago we did the front of it before I started the YouTube channel. Open it up, get rid of all the invasives, other stuff, get some of these trees away from the building. Most of these are invasive, and we're just going to all the brush on this little path here. This is just dead standing, so I'm going to use that as firewood. That'll dry up pretty quick. And then the bigger small stuff I'm going to use as firewood too. And stack that up. That was cut from that tree at some point. There's a few small things left to cut, but I'm not too worried about it. I can either DR it in the spring or just brush cut it in the spring. I gotta come back and cut some of the stumps down later and do some cleanup and clean all this excess brush out. I considered burning the brush pile in this spot, just building a pile and burning it right here. There's 3 problems with that. 1, too close to that building if I go over there. Too close to that building if I come over here. There's electrical conduit and there's a water line somewhere in here, and I don't want to build a fire on top of a water line because that's one more fix I have to do. But at some point I'll have to put the winch on and take that tree out, because I think that's the only way I'm going to get it down safely. Probably take out that little oak tree, probably take out this ash, and I'm going to take out this ash for sure as well. But I need to plan it when I have equipment ready to go, because it's leaning towards that little building and I don't want to have to fix a building. So at some point I'll get down here with the tractor, probably next week, and get this brush cleared up. Did I say the 3rd, 4th reason? There's too many trees right in here. I don't want to build a fire next to all these trees, because there's not a big enough space. Yeah, I probably could build one there, but I'm going to burn and potentially kill these 2 oak trees, and they're healthy for now. That ash tree will probably come out because they're all going to die anyways, so I might as well get rid of them before they die. I don't know. We'll see. It looks healthy, and as long as it leaves, we'll leave it. But there is another tree behind that I'm going to have to get down, but a couple trees. I need to clear out trees away from the building, but that's a job for after I have this mess cleaned up. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you in the next one.